Alright.
So what you have to do is, I'll free out the model of this, but so there's two things you have to get, which is the thing that's going to be connected to your car, which will be, I don't remember what it was. No, I'm like custom shop on PC Customs. So then, and then so I'm gonna switch the truck on this one. So I'll delete that. So I'll free out this trailer. Okay, so I'll free out this trailer. Let me see. By the way, the After Effects plugin, I'll put it in my description so you can get it.
So you use the F3X plugin?
Yeah. Yeah, I just use the After Effects plugin because that's the one that I use best. Okay, so slow again. Close it a few things. You gotta get it centered to the truck first off.
I'm here. I'm on your profile.
Alright, hold on. Alright, I'll free it out once I finish doing this video. So,
like the F3X plugin?
yeah, that's way better than the other plugins that they have. That's why you like using it so much. So then, alright, let me put this out as a free model real quick. Car and trailer parts. Here, once that thing uploads. Wait for that. To upload. Okay. That's up. Now this is uploaded. Okay. So then what you want to do next is get this. Okay, get your car, throw it into this, and open your car. Then you're gonna go to model, put it in body, and then you're done, pretty much. This will also not work on every single car. It'll work on some cars and trucks. It also depends on how much power they have, all that, how heavy the car is, all these different things. So, like, okay, yeah, ignore the Rolls Royce, but so right here, and of course, like, okay, you might want to shut that off. Right here, as you can see, it will not move. So I'm gonna have to go into the script, add more horsepower, so that way it will move. Let me anchor that real quick. So the Rolls Royce is being annoying. Then I would say maybe tune it up to, okay, so then the weight, horsepower, where's the engine, horsepower, I would say, let's put about 1,000, oh shoot, about 1,000 horsepower. So now that that's changed, I'll see if it moves now. Because the last truck I had to have about 1,200 horsepower, which was my 6x6. So let's see if it'll move now. You see, it barely moves, but it moves the trailer. So also, you will want to have a lot more horsepower, because if you can't move your trailer right, then are you gonna get your car moved? Oh, and as you can see, it barely wants to work with this. So I'll probably have to take off the dynamic friction, or I'll just have to add more horsepower. Which I'll just add more horsepower. So we go back up into the script. The boost, add another 300 horsepower. This takes up a lot of doing things, so be patient. See if it'll work now. As you can see now, it smoothly pulls the trailer. With a little less, oh, and it'll have a little drift. Okay, so you'll have to make your car all-wheel drive. That's one thing. Your car has to be all-wheel drive. It has to be all-wheel drive, because or else you're not going to be pulling the trailer. You're going to be pulling rear wheels only, and that's going to be bad. It'll make your car very slow. And then my other car that I managed to get a trailer on had to have about 12,000 horsepower. So I'd recommend putting a lot of horsepower into your cars. You see, there we go. All-wheel drive pulls the trailer way smoother, and it'll give you a lot more speed. Or it will just lock up the wheels. It'll do either one of those two things. Usually it would be best if you take a look. Okay. To go into your chassis plugins, take out this. It'll sometimes be called like some other wheel stuff and all that. Take that out. It should make it a little bit better. But that should almost always be at the very bottom of your chassis. Okay, let this try and unlag itself. You see, it'll help it a little bit, but you need a lot of control over your car. So this will include stuff like or what you can also do so your car doesn't drift around as much is add more weight to the car. As you can see, I am drifting a truck because this thing is so, it just wants to stay straight. So I recommend just making your car a little heavier, and that would also make you have more horsepower. So if I go here, pretty much double, so let's make it 9,000 pounds. Just double your truck's weight whenever you do this. Like how I just did right there. And then as you can see, trailer should pull around smoothly. Okay, and maybe it will. Or it's just lag from Nick's car. Oh, there it is. There's a swing of the trailer again. You see, you can drive pretty quickly with it, but on turns you really have to be careful, because on turns be slow, and as you can see, you'll maybe lose control a little bit at the beginning, but then after that you're all good. So you see, it just pulls around the trailer. And here, let me pull this out around. So the most three things you have to have on these cars are a lot of horsepower, pretty heavy weight, would be best running from 8 to 10,000 pounds. And the third thing you need to have is that your car is all-wheel drive, not rear-wheel drive. So leave it here. By the way, this car is Nick's, not mine. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. It's Nick's car, not mine. Bye.